Imagine a world starved of knowledge, a time when information was scarce and the pursuit of learning was a privilege reserved for the few. This was Europe before the printing press. Information trickled slowly like a meandering river. Knowledge was precious, often confined to the dim glow of a single candle. It was guarded by the elite, locked away in castles and vaults, accessible only to noblemen and scholars. The printing press changed everything. This revolutionary invention mechanized the process of printing, making it faster and more efficient. Like a supernova, it unleashed a burst of information. It illuminated the world, filling bookshelves at an unprecedented rate. Before this invention, books were a luxury, often adorned with ornate designs and kept in luxurious libraries. Monks painstakingly copied manuscripts by hand, dedicating countless hours to each page. The process was slow and expensive, with each manuscript taking months, if not years, to complete. Only the wealthy could afford books, turning them into symbols of status and power. The printing press democratized knowledge. It allowed for the mass production of books, making them more affordable and accessible. It made books available to the masses, transforming society by spreading ideas and education far and wide. Johannes Gutenberg was a German inventor. In the 15th century, he had a revolutionary idea. He combined existing technologies. He created the printing press. His invention used movable type. This allowed for the mass production of books. Gutenberg's first masterpiece? The Gutenberg Bible. This book was a testament to his genius. It showed the world the power of the printing press. It was just the beginning. The printing press spread like wildfire. Soon printing presses sprung up across Europe. Books became cheaper and more accessible. People from all walks of life could now afford them. Knowledge was no longer confined to the elite. The impact was profound. Literacy rates soared. New ideas traveled faster. The printing press broke down barriers to information. It fostered intellectual curiosity and debate. Section 4. Challenging the status quo, the printing press and the Reformation. The printing press had a seismic impact on religion. It revolutionized the way information was disseminated, making it possible for ideas to spread more quickly and widely than ever before. Before, the Catholic Church controlled information. It dictated religious doctrine. The Church held a monopoly on religious texts, which were painstakingly copied by hand. The printing press challenged this monopoly. It broke the chains that kept knowledge confined to the elite and the clergy. Martin Luther, a German monk, used the printing press to his advantage. He saw it as a tool to challenge the Church's authority and to communicate his ideas to a broader audience. He printed his 95 Theses. This document outlined his criticisms of the Catholic Church, particularly the sale of indulgences. These were criticisms of the Catholic Church. The Theses questioned the Church's practices and called for reform. The printing press amplified his voice. It allowed his ideas to reach people far beyond his immediate circle. His ideas spread rapidly throughout Europe. This sparked the Reformation, a movement that would forever change the religious landscape of the continent. Section 5. A legacy etched in ink. The enduring impact of the printing press. The printing press was a turning point in human history. It democratized knowledge. It empowered individuals. Before its invention, books were laboriously copied by hand, making them rare and expensive. Only the wealthy and the clergy had access to written knowledge. But with the advent of the printing press, books became more accessible to the general public. It fueled the Renaissance and the Reformation. Artists, scientists, and thinkers could share their ideas more widely and rapidly. This exchange of ideas sparked new ways of thinking and brought about significant cultural and intellectual shifts. It laid the foundation for modern science and democracy. Scientists could publish their findings, allowing others to build upon their work. Political ideas about democracy and governance could spread more easily, influencing societies and governments around the world. Even today, the legacy of the printing press endures. In our digital age, the principles of mass communication and information dissemination that began with the printing press continue to shape our world. It reminds us of the power of ideas that can enlighten, challenge, and transform societies. The printing press was not just a machine, it was a catalyst for change. It shows us the importance of a free and open exchange of information. Libraries, schools, and public forums all owe a debt to the printing press for making knowledge more accessible. The printing press was a revolution. It was a revolution on paper, but its impact was very real. It changed the way we communicate, learn, and think. It was a revolution on paper. It allowed for the rapid spread of news and information, shaping public opinion and driving social change, but its impact was very real. The printing press transformed societies, economies, and cultures, leaving an indelible mark on human history.